What is the first thing you look for in competition films?
The personal connection. Uh, the if the film, if I can go with the film, if I can enter the world of the film, if I can travel with it, if I can dream with it, if I can go and feel sad or happy or fear or anything. So I'm looking for the affection.
You cover the world's biggest festivals. What are differences between Central European cinema and cinema in different parts of the world?
Uh, I mean, it's a very hard question because I think we should be unique. Every nation, every culture is a little bit different. You know, it's always about a little bit differences. You can see those differences in the filming technique, or the subject matters we are talking about, and also our society and what we think it's important or to discuss. So yeah, but I think Eastern Europe has a touch of depression in our films, but you know, it's like we have a say in Hungary that we are the most happy when we are crying with depression. So this is can be our unique touch. Our history is different than, for example, the maybe with the comparing the films which are made in the happier places of the world, but we are not in the biggest crisis in the world. I think we need a film can be good and can be bad, and I think that's the most important measure. If a film is good, it can come from any culture, anywhere, until it can talk to people in a universal motion picture language.
So is it story that is most important in film, or is it directing, acting?
This is a funny question because if I would have been an actor, I met several actors. They would say that actors are making the miracle in the film. They are the most important. Then I think if you would talk to a director, they would say that the directing, of course. Uh, if you ask for as me as a festival programmer or film critic, and I'm looking at, I think, 500 or 600 films per year. So the story is obviously important, but I don't mind if the story is not told, in this conservative way, but it's told through pictures. It's like a cinematic travel. So I think it cannot be said, it cannot be defined what's the most important film, because I think it's like a mix of everything, and it's also, I think, luck at some level that if you are making a film and that from the pieces you pick. If it's coming out something great, which is working, then you are lucky. If it's even more than great, if it's a miracle, that can happen sometime to some people. And there are some guys who are, uh, who are not going anywhere under some level. But of course, since I studied theater and dramaturgy in the university, of course, I would say the story is the most important. But it's not that simple.
What do you, as experienced critic, notice in films that ordinary uh, people might overlook?
Uh, you know, we ever say also that we are the country of 10 million COVID experts and football experts and film critics. So what a film critic is looking in a film is not only, I mean, it's more like a average viewer. I mean, most of the people are going for the cinema or looking for entertainment. Oh, I don't mind if the acting is not that good or the story is not that I mean complicated or it's not asking general questions about life, society, or politics. So for those kind of viewers, cinema, even a, I'm, I'm telling this, even a bad cinema can be entertaining. So as a film critic and as I studied a lot, I studied theater, I need some values, and I think uh, the film critics who are still alive, there are not too many of us anymore. Uh, uh, that's another question why it was, you know, this digital age changed a way of criticism and film valuation. But yes, I need to know about filmmaking. So I need to know what directing means. I need to know what script writing means. I need to know what being a DOP means. I need to know what's the editor doing. I need to know that how is you know the your music made for the film. How is the sound check? The so everything. I think film critics are could be even film directors, because I talked with one of my friends who's a film director that film director is the same actually. Film director need to know everything, uh, all the fields about the filmmaking, but they don't need to be an expert in everything. So I like this, you know, the like this a person who is okay knows if he or she is creative to write and to fantasize something, and there is a team who are making that alive. And I think the critic is the same, but only we are watching the end product, and we still need to know these all these parts of the filmmaking. And yes, that's what we are looking for also. So it's not only simple that if I like it or didn't like it, that's like you know, this easy. That's why I never ever in my life I don't ever give points, you know, to films, because I know that most of people only look at the points. They will never read what is behind or before that. So yeah, it's a complicated thing, and I can tell everybody that is also profession. It's not like I'm a hobbyist or something.
Okay, and last question. What message would you give to young filmmakers?
You know, I was sometimes I'm also teaching, uh, usually writing, creative writing, and also modern film history to film directors. And I will tell them my message is that there is no such a term that old film or too old film. Please watch film history. Uh, Make sure that you have seen the big masters or even hidden gems, cult films, because it's important that when you are trying to find your voice, what I want to do, what I want to tell to the world, you must be aware of that somebody else has already told it in some way. So you need to find your own way to do it, and for that you need to learn about the things. Furthermore, I would go that you should go to theater and even read plays, because writing a screenplay is you can learn a lot from reading and knowing theatrical plays. So who was the best? Who would be the best screenwriter nowadays? I think William Shakespeare, of course. But at that time, the main the main genre was theater. So yes, it things miracles happened before. You need to know those. And my experience was with the young directors that they don't watch old films. They don't go to theater, but they have ideas. Come on, that's usually I'm telling that don't be so arrogant. You need to learn before you put yourself out to the world.